Yo, what's up guys? My name is Doug Sam. We're gonna play some Call of Juarez. I know it's a free game, but I want to play this game for a very long time. Like a very long time. Since it was first released.
Don't I know you, sir?
Don't believe so. I haven't been here in many years. Name's Silas Greaves.
Silas Greaves? The bounty hunter?
Used to be.
What are you doing here in Abilene?
Just passing through. Got a little business to take care of.
Well, sir, it would be an honor if you would allow me to buy you a beer.
Hell, son, it would be my honor to drink it.
I'm Molly. Howdy.
I'm Dwight. That's Jack and Steve. Ben's behind the bar. Oh, I bet you got some great stories.
A couple.
Any of them true?
Jack, be nice.
A few.
What about your shootout with Henry Plummer's gang in Bannock, Montana? Is that where you started as a bounty hunter? That's what it says in this here dime novel.
Don't believe everything you read in them dime novels, boy. First man I hunted was back when I was riding with Billy the Kid.
You knew Billy the Kid?
Damn right. That scrawny son of a bitch had no fear. Wouldn't back down for nobody.
I heard he collected the 10 stars off any crooked lawmen who crossed him.
It was a war, boy. The Lincoln County War. And Billy promised his regulators would take the life of every bastard who helped bushwhack John Tunstall.
Kid had a big chip on his shoulder and a hair-trigger temper. Made him dangerous as hell.
Dangerous, I see. Again guys, this game is a very awesome game. I saw some nips and bits of it, but haven't played it. But always wanting to play it. I always wanted to play it. I downloaded it.
It was about 30 years ago. Billy was hiding out in an abandoned farm near Stinking Springs. I threw in with the kid because the man I had sworn vengeance on was riding with Billy's enemies. But before I tell you why I want that sumbitch dead, let me tell you what happened that day. I was heading back to the hideout when suddenly I had this funny feeling.
Funny, haha?
No, Steve. The other kind of funny.
That sensitivity though. I got that sensitivity. Okay guys, I want to play this a very long time and I downloaded it once, but my PC said no, fuck you. You can't play this. You cannot play this. So it basically
You heard that.
it basically crashed on me.
That's not fair. We're missing all the fun.
I knew those two morons would never let me through. I had no choice.
No to controls, no to control. I want letter C. Okay, no slide. Just testing out my controls. Okay, let's kill this guy. I want to say the B word because it might be I might get.
Who's that? Is he with us?
Why did
Was it Pat Garrett's posse?
Oh, yeah.
it missed?
I heard the shots and I knew I had to move fast. Garrett and his army of deputies had surrounded the entire homestead.
Fire at will. Spread out, goddammit. They're coming from the rear.
I decided to help Billy and the boys out a bit. So that's just what I did.
And it hit the ball. I see.
We got one behind us. Stay on it. Cover fire.
As the governor of New Mexico was paying for the kids' apprehension, Garrett was able to hire every gun hand in Lincoln County.
Show yourself! You show yourself, I don't even see you. Why I suck at shooting.
You ain't.
I saw you. Don't even hide. I killed 5 guys.
I knew that going through that front door meant putting my butt in a shooting gallery, so I decided to get sneaky.
Sneaky. What's this? If you wanna read this, guys, pause the video. I am lazy at reading. Skill. Oh, it has skill points. Yep, tower building is a go.
Watch out! He's one of them. God damn it! He's right behind us. Where the hell's
Garrett's men were running around like a bunch of chickens with their heads
They
cut
send
off.
these some bitches running.
You're running, huh? You're running. You just said you gonna make me run. But why did you run? Huh? Why did you run?
I'll flank you.
Where's the other guys?
Still, one of them reached the water tower. Not a bad idea. It would be a turkey shoot from up there.
Down. Nope. I escaped. Thou shalt not escape from me. There it is.
Luckily, these shooters Garrett hired weren't the sharpest tools in the shed.
Fun.
I've got this.
A lot of them were saddle tramps or sod busters or drunken drifters looking to make a few bucks.
I'm good.
Then, I heard a friendly voice yelling at me from the window. Back door! We'll cover you!
Try aiming, you idiots.
Truth be told, things weren't much better behind the house. I cut their numbers in half, but that just made the ones that were left twice as mad. They made up for their lack of skill with a seemingly endless supply of ammo. It was a bit of a slog, but I finally fought my way around the back of the house. And like that, I was inside, none the worse for wear. I passed Dirty Dave, and upstairs I found Billy and Charlie both.
In a trap.
Okay. Killed 21 by age 21. Okay.
Billy looked at me and said, "About time, amigo! Grab a gun and get to the window."
Wait, so you were friends with Billy the Kid?
Yeah, sort of. Anyway, we were surrounded by dozens of deputized shooters who wanted to do us harm. I'm telling you, Garrett's men were dropping like flies, but they just kept on coming.
Where the hell Garrett get to? He's missing on the action.
That's when Charlie got hit. "They're catching us in a crossfire," shouted Billy. "Get to the other side!" I don't know how many of those cocksuckers I personally put down, but it was pretty clear, even to Billy, that maybe discretion was the better part of valor.
Let's go 2 of these. Yeah, let's buy this. This first and this one. Then this would this. Let's go for a cycle.
What's that mean?
It means that it was time to cut and run. They got a Gatlin, Billy shouted. "Get the horses and bring them round back. I'll draw their attention." He directed that order at me, and I thought, why the hell do I have to do it?
Those poor son of bitches are
Many would have fled in that fight. But I had that false sense of invincibility that many young men have. Like Jack here.
What are you saying, old man?
Jack, he's just cashing.
You better be.
Mr. Graves, please continue.
Please, call me Silas, ma'am. Now, where was I?
You were heading for the barn.
I'm gonna gut you like a fish.
I'm not a fish. I'm a man.
Making my way past the passel of fallen foes.
Sounds like Garrett hired a whole regiment of hired guns.
Yeah, and just when I thought I was done with them, more of these hapless bastards would pop up. Finally, I had the stables within my reach.
No hiding. Hiding are for me. Hiding is for the weak. Let's charge.
And that's when I met Sheriff Pat Garrett.
I read that you went toe-to-toe with him, sir. That backstabbing bastard with that tacked-on tin star.
I don't know what ham-handed means.
You challenged him to a showdown.
You read that in a dime novel?
It said he showed no fear as he took your measure with eyes like a rattlesnake.
And who the heck wrote that type of novel? And we both died.
And that you killed him in a fair fight.
Is that what that Penny Dreadful said? No, boy. That ain't what I meant when I said I met Pat Garrett. So let me start again. I finally reached those damn stables.
So it wasn't a shootout. It wasn't a
Stepped
shootout.
inside,
I do.
and last thing I heard was Garrett's voice. That's not Billy.
And go on, how did it end?
And, boy, that was just the beginning.
Let's go harder. Let's go harder.
So what happened? Did Garrett arrest you?
Yeah, after I came to, bastard had clocked me with his Colt.
And the kid surrendered?
When he realized there was no getting out of there alive.
So they locked you up in Lincoln?
Indeed they did. Sentenced me to hang right along with the kid.
A fistful of hot lead.
It's important to know that I was only riding with Billy so I could find the bastard I was after. He was with John Kinney's gang, and they were sworn enemies of Billy's regulators.
Why were you after him?
I owed that son of a bitch a bullet for what he had done to me and mine. Instead, all I got for myself was a goddamn death sentence. Luckily, it was right around then that I heard Billy make his move.
What happened?
He shot Jim Bell and a few other guards as he made his getaway. Later, they wrote that some lady friend planted a pistol for him in the privy. What the papers didn't say is that Billy helped me escape, too. My first order of business was finding a firearm. Luckily, I located Deputy Bob Ollinger's mean-ass shotgun.
Ooh, a shotgun. A double barrel. 10 gauge with the other stuff. It's on the 10 gauge. What I like is the 12 gauge. 12 gauge
I
or the
saw
13
Billy
gauge
through the window,
shotgun.
and he yelled that I should take to the rooftops to make my escape. So I did.
Anybody see Billy? Son of a bitch, shut down!
Hell yeah. That scatter gun was like a double-barreled howitzer. It could blow a man clear off his feet. You hardly had to aim the damn thing. The kid's escape raised a huge ruckus. Guards were everywhere looking for him.
Because at last, enemies to kingdom come. Because
Can't let the kid get away! Anybody see him? He's wounded!
I had to jump from roof to roof like a damn alley cat. I followed the planks where I could, but some of that wood was slippery as hell. The whole town was up in arms. Suddenly,
wait,
I was a fugitive.
it's full of
How the hell?
it's full of somewhere.
It's gonna kick our ass! Can't have gotten far! Gotta be around here somewhere. Get the window, Billy broke out of jail.
So that bastard you were after, what did he do?
He did me and my family a grievous harm. But I knew if I was ever gonna find him, I would need to get my ever-loving ass out of there. I tried to be stealthy and sneak my way past.
Where'd he get you?
This town doesn't have a moment's peace.
You! But hell if they weren't all waiting for me. Apparently, some of them thought I was Billy.
You hooligans can go to hell.
Trying to be stealthy? No need to be stealthy. Yeah, that's
I'm here! He's in town somewhere!
See, me and the kid shared a certain similarity in build and coloring. I was just glad I had Deputy Bob's mean-ass shotgun.
I am the stealth.
I'm here! Get your headstone!
There's children here.
Damn you!
So much lead was whizzing by my head, it was like everyone in Lincoln wanted to put me in the ground. I knew I needed to find a horse. Though I never did have a great fondness for those four-legged grass eaters. Smelly, sweaty, ungrateful beasts. We price them too high, if you ask me.
It's fun. It's super fun to shoot, guys. Not in real life, but in this game only.
That sounds going to hell in a handbasket.
Susan. Oh. It's so fucking busy. Oh, I'm stupid. I'm supposed to go there. Why? It's dizzy.
But where was the
that's
kid
full
while
damage.
you were busy getting shot at?
Gone. And that's when it occurred to me why Billy set me free.
Why can't I go to? Is there? Ah, there's a sort of. But that doesn't explain why I can't equip one.
Respect for decency?
So I could be a hapless decoy and draw attention while he snuck out of town. I knew if I made it out of there in one piece, no one would put a price on my head.
Because everybody in Lincoln would be dead?
No, because they all thought I was Billy, and all that blame would fall on him. Meanwhile, Deputy Bob Ollinger was organizing a posse to put me down. He was already a mean son of a bitch, but he was doubly pissed that I stole his mean-ass shotgun. Anyway, it was me or them, and the only way forward led me straight to perdition. But the cards were dealt, and I had no choice but to play them.
Okay. You tell me, why did you get away?
Kill that stupid son of a bitch!
Why do I keep missing?
Don't let him get away!
Bakit? That was a stupid idea.
Finally, I found what I was looking for. The stables on the edge of town.
I guess Billy saved your ass, taking out Bob Ollinger the way he did.
Billy didn't kill Bob.
Well, sure he did. He dispatched him right after he shot Deputy Bell.
No, sir. Because Bob came right up behind me, angry as hell that Billy had lit out. "Hello, Bob," I said. "I think you better let me go." And he says, "I don't think so, boy. Not with my shotgun." So we stood there in the middle of the street, eyeball to eyeball. He intended to kill me, and I knew I had no choice but to defend myself.
That was fast. This is gonna be hard.
Some say I fought unfairly. But they weren't the ones looking him in the eye that day. Pat Garrett gunned down Billy 3 months later, so his escape was all for naught anyway.
Dishonorably killed.
So where'd you go after Lincoln?
Mexico. Until I realized nobody was looking for me. I ended up taking a job at the Rurales.
The Mexican Rurales?
I was hired to help them track down the cowboys.
So, episode 2.
The most vicious outlaw gang in Cochise County? Curly Bill Brocious? Johnny Ringo?
Led by old man Clanton himself.
They must have paid you a pretty penny to take them hombres on.
Not really. But truth be told, I had my own reasons for going after those boys.
Okay. I know guys, my my commentary is somewhat boring.
So was the bastard you were after now riding with the cowboys?
Roscoe Bob Bryant was his name.
Oh.
But no, this time it was a different bastard I was after. The aforementioned Mr. Ringo. I came upon them robbing a stagecoach, which wasn't surprising, being they were such murderous thieves and bastards. The bandits wore red scarves, so I knew they worked for the old man.
Over there! There!
I did my best to help those poor bastards.
Headshots only. And I missed.
Moments later, the
Just as
attackers were
headshots
dead,
only, I missed.
and I checked the stagecoach to see how many passengers were still breathing.
Oh, that turn is...
It was then I wondered if the rocks weren't hiding more bandits. Was that all of them? Or did I just hit the rear guard? I quickly got my answer. They attacked from on high like Apaches often did. They would appear in great numbers from above and rain down lead on their hapless enemies' heads.
Why is... my head is...
Making use of the high ground, whatever else they had. Yep, the Apaches always appeared out of nowhere, and there never seemed to be an end to them.
Hold on. Were you attacked by Apaches? What happened to the cowboys?
Did I say they were Apaches? I said Clanton's cowboys attacked me Apache style. I was in a pitched battle, but I was holding my own against an overwhelming enemy force.
Get him!
So this is called Apache style.
See, at the time, I was still pretty green and would often blunder into regrettable situations. But I just kept shooting at anything I could see up in those damn rocks. I didn't see Ringo, but I knew he was with the cowboys. He and Roscoe Bob had done me a dreadful wrong, and I was determined to have my revenge. But to get to Ringo, I knew I'd have to find my way past these other assholes first.
The heck?
Unfortunately, I was running out of ammo. Another perfect example of my relative inexperience as a hunter of men. I immediately knew that a tactical retreat was called for, as my vengeful fury was much less impressive without the bullets to back it up. Finally, they managed to corner me. Trapped as I was, the odds of my survival seemed pretty slim. Luckily, serendipity was on my side as I suddenly spotted a way out of my predicament.
The rock moved. No.
I ran ahead as if the devil himself was after me. Bullets were whizzing by my ears, but I wasn't about to roll over and die. I just kept running like there was no tomorrow. Because there wouldn't be if Clanton and his men caught up with me. As I was scurrying around those caves, I thought, what was I thinking? Going up against a gang like this?
And I died. I died from
You're done!
I just kept running, not knowing where the hell I was going. When something miraculous happened. Like manna from heaven, I found the desiccated remains of what looked like an Apache warrior. The old weapon next to him supplied me with some much-needed ammunition. Bat Masterson once told me it was more important to be lucky than good, and he would know. And imagine my surprise when I found a fistful of dynamite to go along with that ammo. That stroke of good fortune evened the odds and bolstered my confidence. It was time to turn the tables. Time for the prey to become the predator. Time for the hunted to become the hunter. Time.
All right, Jesus, we get it. They were right where you wanted them.
That's right, Jack. I was done running, and the old man's boys were not expecting that. No, sir. I came at them like a wildcat. My fury knew no bounds. It was finally time for that old man to pay for his sins.
Shite. Who's this? Sorry, I don't have time to read. Another door? God, I'm crumbling.
I yelled out at the top of my lungs, "Clanton, I'm coming for you!" A little stealth might have made more sense, to be perfectly honest. Because that old fool had a Gatling gun and enough bullets to last him till Kingdom Come. But I knew I could not let that deter me. Not if I was to find and kill Ringo. I needed to get that old man off that gun.
dead by now. Fuck.
Let me tell you, that was the longest uphill climb of my entire damn life. Well, one of the longest. There was that one time I was pursuing Frank James, Jesse James's brother.
This can be long.
Let me tell you, that was the longest uphill climb of my entire damn life. Well, one of the longest. There was that one time I was pursuing Frank James, Jesse James's brother.
Jesse James?
Perhaps we could talk about that one later. Now, where was I? Right. I had old man Clanton in my sights.
I don't know how you lived this long.
Not near enough, not near enough. Gotta move forward first.
Oh, gotta reload.
Most everyone thought it was the Ruales who had come up against him in Guadalupe Canyon. But it was just me.
You want stupid. I need those good men you're killing. You did that. Wait, goddamn boat. Damn, I gotta reload.
What did you do? Oh.
You want stupid zombies. See that?
God, I missed.
Don't let that crazy get away with that. Would you just die? I still have all my men. Save him at first thing. Wait, damn boat. What I ever do to you? Look at you, you yellow belly hot. Sapsucker.
Nah, he got me first.
I don't know how you lived this long. Try me instead, you coward. You want something?
How many times did I die? You'll never know.
Wait, damn boat. Would you just die?
Eventually, one of the cowboys made it out of there alive and told Ike and Billy Clanton that it wasn't a Mexican who took their father's life that day. They just assumed it was one of the Earps. And that little misunderstanding eventually led to that legendary gunfight at the OK Corral.
Mike, don't fall off.
A few weeks after that dust-up at the OK Corral, I was still after Johnny Ringo. I had tracked him and the cowboys to their hideout at a sawmill, and they were loaded for bear.
So what exactly did Johnny Ringo do to piss you off?
Well, him and that other bastard.
Roscoe Bob Bright?
Yep. They both deserve to die, and I promise I'll tell you why.
Earp's coming!
Get ready, boys. First, I need to tell you about the cowboys' new boss, Curly Bill Brocious. Curly Bill took charge of the cowboys upon the old man's demise, and after that gunfight at the OK Corral, the Clantons wanted revenge. So they murdered Morgan Earp and grievously wounded his older brother, Virgil. Wyatt and Doc went on what became known as the Vendetta Ride, hunting those outlaws down. So when I showed up, that's who they thought I was.
Headshot after headshots. Damn, I am good at this. I am good at shooting.
There were killers around every corner, all wearing red bandanas. That's how the cowboys identified each other, and I was beginning to wish I had one myself. But I wasn't about to let Ringo walk away unscathed, and that's what drove me forward.
They say that Ringo was infernally fast.
I hardly saw anyone faster, boy. Certainly not Wyatt Earp. That man was all hat and no cap.
Earp wasn't much of a match for him, but Doc Holliday might have taken him.
That Lunger should have kept his nose out of it. He never charged anyone for the murder of Morgan Earp.
But everybody knew how Curly shot him in the back. That was common knowledge.
Yeah, maybe so. But Ringo had nothing to do with it. He was just being loyal to a friend.
Is that what you call it? Being loyal. So to get to that loyal friend, I had to pass by some buzzsaws as big as a man.
Excuse me, sir. I have a question.
What's that, Dwight?
After old man Clanton died, why didn't his son take over the cowboys?
Because Ike Clanton was dumber than a box of rocks and a yellow belly to boot.
I don't know what insult is that, but
Now,
it's
where
not
was
good.
I?
Taking down the entire cowboy gang single-handed.
Indeed I was, Jack.
I'm literally just go and don't stop.
Though it wasn't easy, as those boys had good cover.
Fuckhead. Where's the other guy? Where's the other guy? I sometimes forget that I am
I'm indestructible. Come on, smoke that sumbitch! Ah, damn it!
There were carts everywhere, piles of lumber, and God knows what else for people to hide behind.
the fuck.
That really was one hell of a sawmill. Quite an impressive operation.
I killed an of them.
And where was
by
Curly
just
Bill?
a
Did you see him?
Dynamite.
I'm about to get to that, Ben. Patience. I'm painting a picture here. There was this beautiful waterfall and a crystal clear stream that led to a verdant valley that was truly...
Consider your picture painted. What happened next?
Well, finally the bastards that were still alive made a last stand. Curly Bill, Johnny Ringo, and his compadres took off into the lumber yard, and I followed after.
This is an ambush, I know it. Curly Bill.
Are you saying they ran? Cowardice was not in Ringo nor Curly Bill's nature.
No, sir. I never said they were running scared. They just wanted me out in the open.
Time to dance with the devil! You working for Wyatt Earp? I'm putting you down. Earp said you to kill me? You asshole! You can't hide forever, boy. Did that son of a bitch send you to kill me? This is it for you! No one kills Curly Bill!
You mother! Oh, that was almost... I almost killed that mother ass.
You want some more? No chance, no future.
Ah.
Just gotta catch my breath. No one kills Curly Bill. Make him pay for that. Get him, boys. Did that son of a bitch send you to kill me? Come on, kill that annoying son of a bitch. Why is he still standing? See what you got. Did you see that?
Brocious gave me no choice but to take his life. But Ringo was nowhere to be found.
Finally!
I knew
You
you
hard to
didn't
kill.
kill Ringo, because he
Fine,
was
you have to
found dead
kill.
in a different location altogether.
To this day, his killer is still unknown.
Indeed. Took me a few months before I finally tracked his ass to West Turkey Creek Canyon.
That's a long time, man. En julio. Johnny Ringo. Another of this game again.
That's incredible, sir. I always thought that Doc Holliday was the one that killed him.
Sorry I had to ruin the legend for you, boy. But the legend ain't always true. Doc Holliday had nothing to do with the death of Johnny Ringo.
Ah, nice.
I was paid a healthy bounty for Ringo and Curly Bill, and realized there was real money to be made. That's why I went after Henry Plummer.
Now, wasn't he the sheriff who augmented his income by shaking down miners and robbing gold shipments?
That's the one.
Oh, yeah, I remember him. He ran that gang of thieving outlaws called the Innocents.
So it's true that you went toe-to-toe with him?
Indeed I did, son. Indeed I did.
And thanks guys for watching. And that's all. It is a pretty interesting game. I'm gonna finish it. Maybe. Yeah, thanks again. Goodbye and peace out.